Hello everyone, Petar.jacimovic here. I want to do the update after the interest rate decision, and as expected, the Bank of England increased the rate by 25 base points, and the votes were, we got the votes 702, so there is 2 members which wasn't now for interest rate hike. But as I said, that weakness appeared a few days ago, and weakness, this is a result of the weakness in the background. And since there is no 900 votes, so there were a few members which are, concerned about this rate hike. And since there is a concern, so there is already weakness in the background of the British pound, the professional money sold into this weak buying. So they let the crowd to buy for a few days, and then they waited this opportunity to basically start to sell their block of orders. Okay, and this is basically how I teach my students, to understand these principles and to always be informed of what's going on. So naturally, crowd will think if there is an interest rate hike, that will be a good for currency. In this case, for British pound. But what happened is even there is an interest rate hike, the price dropped. As I said, informed traders waited, good professional syndicate traders waited a good opportunity. They let the crowd to actually buy the rumors. And we saw that this is a buying from non-professional traders. So from the crowd, we saw the distributions got a lot of anomalies. We saw this is a weak rally, and this selling tail, they started basically today already to sell some block of orders. Now I want to show you how that looks like on the 1 second chart when I said block of orders. Okay, because they sell in the block of orders, they don't sell everything at once. So they don't want to go versus themselves, I mean the big money, the large players. So what happened is that I will just go on the 1 second chart. This is a 1 second chart on the British pound futures. Now notice here that some few seconds after the release, there was some 30 pips upward movement on the futures, and then look at the selling, and this is what I call blocks of sell orders. Many contracts sold at this point here in this first wave of selling. Okay, then we got some correction and new wave selling started. Right now, what we're having right now is that we basically doing some correcting, and they want some higher prices, some correction before they potentially broke this upward channel. This is a 1 second chart, and they can resell a new wave of block orders as well. Okay, this is a 1 second chart. So this is how you watch basically live selling block of orders. Even I'm position trader. I also do intraday trades, but my main income is from position trading, and I still watch, and I like to watch the price and let's say the tape, and to see how we progress, and to see these large block orders, and alert you. This is what I say when I say block orders. You see on the 1 second chart, there is a strong supply entering the money. Look at that volume increasing. Now this is a redistribution process by professionals. The volume is averaging, price is going to a rally, and then potentially they can do a new wave of selling in the next period. Probably waiting for Carney's speech or something, but we may expect a new wave of selling at this point here. So, this is the beauty of understanding the tape and understanding the supply and demand law, understanding to read the fundamentals, understand the intermarket coloration, and this is so powerful. But again, it takes proper knowledge, which I give in my education, and after you got the proper knowledge, you just practice for hours, and and as I learned you a few days ago, I learned you yesterday and 2 days ago, that weakness are building on the British pound versus US dollar, and that they waiting this news to actually build the sell block orders, and that's exactly what happened. So that was a, was a very strong reading, you know, and that's exactly what happened. So now people will wonder, the crowd is wondering, why this go? Why this went lower? Why the pound dropped on the interest rate hike? But they're not informed, they don't have a knowledge to understand the circumstances about this interest rate hike, what caused this interest rate hike. They don't understand to read the weakness, and they don't understand to read the background, and they don't understand the intermarket analysis as well. So if you're very limited with knowledge, you have no chance to make success in this business. If you have the right knowledge, if you have the right attitude and good experience in practice, with a proper risk control, you absolutely can create good money on the market. You know, it's just important that you are patient, that you know to have the how to say that proper knowledge, to build experience on that knowledge and practice, and then you will be confident in your trades. You will be confident and patient to wait. I'm still waiting, as I said. My targets are 1.2800, 1.2900, and I'm waiting that target. It's my position target because I sold pound at 1.3500 4 weeks ago, as I alerted you. Okay, so again, it's about the supply demand. It's about the reading the tape, reading the intermarket coloration, understanding the fundamentals as well, and then that's what makes you a professional trader, and you can expect then consistent profit and stable income. I don't say you will be always profitable on something. That's not the point, but the point is to be very confident in your trading, having the good risk reward always in play, understanding the circumstances and fundamentals in the market coloration, and then you can absolutely expect good profit. We're building on this 1 second chart more and more distributions. We have a large distribution in here after this first way of selling, which was just a few minutes after the release. And we right now sellers are trying to redistribute this. We have a smaller bearish flag, we have a larger bearish flag. It's a classic redistributions, and potentially new larger sell wave is expected as well, maybe off the current speech in 15 minutes or something like that. But that's what I wanted to share with you, and you say that it is possible to absolutely work like institutional player and like syndicate trader, but you need to have the knowledge to recognize them. You need to have tools to recognize them, the patterns they're doing. You need to understand the market manipulation maneuvers, and so on and so on. Okay, so it's a very big subject, and there is a lot of stuffs before you actually create a picture of what you can expect, what's a higher probability expectation, what's a less probability expectation, and so on. So I hope you enjoy, and I hope that you have some short positions, that you are in profit, and if you do, good job. Again, you saw the power of understanding, the large players, the power of understanding of doing the smart analysis, and not riding with a crowd, because crowd is, as I told you, professionals led a crowd. Watch this. Professionals led a crowd 3 days to take their weak buying. After that, today, they knew this was a critical day. They knew that the weakness is in the background. They knew that fundamentals conditions is also weak, and they just started to sell from the beginning of the day. And they just continued with a large sell block orders after the event. And they probably will resell and redistribute, as we saw in the next period as well. So you see that 1 second chart, they sell here, they sell here, and they will redistribute all day long, and then make the crowd basically to cry, make the crowd to reverse their buyings, these week's buyings. And I will tell you what, because crowd, the swing traders and the intraday, the crowd was bullish. They will need to reverse their position, since they see that right now they're wrong. Once they see and reverse, together with already professional bearish positions, that can bring a more and more selling and more downward pressure on the British pound versus US dollar. That is how professional money operates. They operate because on uninformation and misleading trading by the crowd, because crowd is 90% wrong. And that will always be like that, because to be right and to understand, you need a very hard work, knowledge, and so on, which is basically for 90% of the traders very hard to do, because they usually want to get rich overnight. They're very lazy, and they are, you need to dedicate basically your life. And I will say, I'm trading from when I was 18 years old, and my dedication is about 10 hours. I'm still doing, even I'm doing the position trading from time to time and doing the intraday trades, but I'm still watching the market because I have a passion on the market. And even I'm a position trader, you see that I watch even the second chart, 1 second chart, to see that these large orders, and how to watch progress of distributions on the very, very ultra small time frames, like a 1 second. Okay, so you must really love this business. You must learn as much you can from veteran traders. The thing I'm doing, and with my business and from the next year, is to help and transfer my 10 years of knowledge into the and help the traders basically using the I will have the TV part, live TV forecasts on the website. It will be affordable for pretty much everyone who wants to be in this business. I will have also some mentorship program, educational, digital download, and so on. And I will also have some free stuffs like a newsletter, so on. But I'm not telling you everything right now. But just the point is, it's the proper knowledge is needed, the hard work is needed, and the results will come, and that's for sure. But I said a proper knowledge, not any knowledge. You have a lot of misleading knowledge, let's call it that way. So knowledge must be proven, knowledge must be based on the facts. So that will be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and feel free to subscribe my YouTube channel. Contact me if you want information for mentorship program, more information about my mentorship program on my Skype. I will put the Skype username in the description of the video, so you can basically contact me. Also, feel free to follow me on my Forex Factory thread, Art of Trading by Petar Serbia. You can post also comments there, ask me any questions, or post your trading ideas. Bye bye for now. I hope you enjoyed, and trade safe.